Welcome again to another episode from Elite Legions. This will be 101 Doctrines for all the new players. This will be a very quick video explaining common knowledge that might be confusing to some of you, especially if this is your first month in Conquerors Blade. Starting with, you are actually consuming your treatise wrong. Let me explain. So, the Doctrine pool actually has a monthly rotation, or at least, let's say, 21 days rotation, to be more accurate. With one rotation, at least every season, offering a brand new doctrine introduced to the game. So what I'm trying to say is, if you click on the epic pool, which you will find always on the top left when you press X, here, for example, you will see Javelin Doctrines. This means the rotation is only Javelins. This pool has very high chance of dropping Javelin Doctrines. So, if you do not need them, I suggest you wait. That's it. That's literally all you need to do to get really good Doctrines. Just simply wait for the rotation. This pool will change sooner or later. And the rotation goes as follows. 1 for ranged, 1 for cavalry, 1 for bucklers, 1 for tower shields, 1 for javelins. And second common thing, how to form treaties. Well, source number 1 is events, source number 2 is donation shop, and the third source will be your daily coins exchange, aka supply tokens. If you play every single day and do your daily 5 quests, you will always have excess amounts of supply tokens that you can spend on getting treaties or skins by buying or purchasing the silver key. There is of course a 4th and a 5th source, but I do not recommend them. I do not recommend them at all actually, since they are the F5 seasonal shop, which will be by spending your blades, which is the most precious thing you get from the Battle Pass if you buy it. And the 5th will be the War Tokens shop, which, in case you do not know, you only get these tokens when you join a house and do wars with your house or cohort. And since these tokens are really hard to get, I would not spend them on treaties unless I have like tons and tons of them stacking in my inventory for some reason. And again, do not forget to do your alchemy each week by exchanging your supply tokens to get the epic rare common wisdoms and merging them together. One little tip here, and focus with it because I was surprised that some of you did not really notice it. Do you see this bar? When this bar is full, it gives you 100% tier 5 guaranteed epic doctrine. Did you hear that well? Tier 5 guaranteed epic doctrine. At this last 1% that fills the line, it doesn't really matter what you throw in there, it will always give you a tier 5 guaranteed doctrine. So, do not fill this line with epic wisdoms. Do not fill this line using the golden crystal. You will be literally wasting your resources this way, and it will not by any means enhance the chances of you getting a good doctrine. It's literally just in your head. The best way to fill the alchemy is using 4 rare doctrines combined with 4 common ones. So 4 blue, 4 green. This is the best ratio. Why? Because this will give you 95% of getting an epic wisdom. Well, that's good. If you run out of blue ones, because you will eventually do, you can just throw in 8 greens. It has a very nice chance as well of obtaining an epic wisdom, but it's 50-50 this way. And I will only use the yellow crystal with 8 epic wisdoms. Why? Because this will enhance the line greatly. So if you put 8 epic wisdom in there, you will fill this line by only 400 points. If you slam in the golden crystal, it will enhance this number from 400 up to 1200, which in other words makes you fill this line really fast. And by all means, avoid filling this line using your epic doctrines by all means. Just remember that the epic pool shall have an increased percentage for special epic doctrines, which is the most rare doctrines in the entire game, and will make a huge difference for your units. One example for those will be the combat doctrine or the lancer doctrine, so keep an eye on those. When you see them, try to get them. They will also be in the rotation, like there will be a special doctrine pool. This pool you should never miss. I personally save all my treaties to use it upon that pool. And in case you're wondering, the most rare doctrines in the entire game will be as follows: Leadership Doctrine, Combat Doctrine, Artemis, Bavis, and Lancer Charge Doctrine. And the Lancer Charge Doctrine is the one that gives you damage with each hit. And if you have more than 4 leadership doctrines, you can bring to the battlefield 4 tier 4 or 4 purple units, assuming that you have enough leadership on your gear, of course. And that is the reason leadership stats is one of the most desired stats in the game for your set or gear. That's why you will see crazy numbers for anyone selling a good gear like legendary with leadership stats, because it's absolutely worth it. Bringing one extra unit to the battlefield will make a difference. So just to clarify a few things here, the Golden Heart, this item, you can only acquire it maximum twice per season, once from completing the battle pass and reaching level 100. The other hidden way will be unlocking the 5th page of the featured tier 5 unit of that specific season, meaning if you switch to an older season to try to get the tier 5 unit there, you will not even find this item. So you will find the Spirit Doctrine in the 5th page of the featured tier 5 for the currently running season only. So just to give you an example to elaborate, if you're playing in the new season, the tier 5 will be the chariots. Check the page before the last in the chariots. You will find a box. This box will give you experience cards and this golden heart. However, if you try to switch to an older season, like for example Sparta, and check for Sparta, you will not find that box. However, when I played Sparta back then, Sparta had this box in the same page. I hope this is clear enough. That was it, and hope to see you soon in the battlefield, Warlord.